How's it going, everybody? Ice Reaper 31 here, and it's finally time to wrap up year 3 of the Manager Mode series with Lazio. I have on the Skype chat Mr. Matt 10, who
Yo,
just
yo, what's going on?
finally decided to grace us with his presence.
I'm a busy man, let me tell you.
Yep, very busy indeed. All right, everybody's here to see if I'm gonna get fired again for the second time in this series. Oh, what a tough
Oh
year!
boy.
What a tough year it was.
Mm.
Anyway,
Yeah, it was
thoughts,
it was a
Matt?
rough watching it for it kind of reminded me of your Everton downfall towards the end where you really couldn't complete passes and really couldn't, but the difference was you were you couldn't shoot or no, you could shoot. You could score goals.
hmm
Problem is you could just let up so many. I've never seen that kind of defending in a long time, especially from a side of Lazio's caliber that you did last year.
hmm
It was unexpected, to be honest, there, Reap.
Yeah, it was quite the difficult year defending. I really didn't think defending was going to be a problem for me this season, but apparently it was, as I conceded more goals this season than I did in the
Wow.
previous two.
57.
That's just in the league. I think the total was around six in the high 60s with all the other competitions.
Yeah, that was a.
But the positive is because we didn't score in year two. I wasn't scoring hardly enough goals. I was eking out wins like 1-0, and I think I only had like 40 goals on the season. This year I had 63 goals, so it was my highest
Right.
output of goals, but I just couldn't keep it out of the net.
Right. And
Yeah,
you did reach that, that 40 point, spot that everybody wants to
yeah.
be. But at some point in time, man, I mean, you're Lazio.
Not for a team that was expected to be top three this season.
Yeah.
It was a bit of disappointment. 12 wins, 13 draws, 13 losses in the league. The FIFA rage was strong this season, boys and girls. CJ says it was Swiss cheese. It was very surprising defensively. I was very disappointed.
Yeah.
Part of it was I
Yeah.
think
As were
this
your viewers.
yeah. Well, this season was all about using the 20 pass speed sliders. I'm pretty sure I used them for the entirety of the season,
Yeah, you did.
and that contributed to my downfall
That's
to
what you
some
get. degree. Realism. That's all
Yep,
you gotta say.
yep. So real that I'm getting rid of them next year.
Whatever. Well, FIFA 16 may not need them. Or actually, no. FIFA, that'll be another topic, I guess, right?
Yeah, but there you go. There's a look at the table. We finished 10th. We were going on a nice run there, but towards the last couple months of the season, the injuries really piled up on me, and we kind of ground to a halt. Uh, the last we had 4 losses in a row at the end of the season. Not boding well at the board. Not happy. Disappointed because we could have been right about 7th or 6th place. We were right there, but
Yeah.
just tailed off at the
Yeah,
wrong
you
time.
had a couple episodes there where I was like, all right, here he goes. And then all of a sudden it was just one more episode. I don't remember which number it was, like 138 or something like that. And then it just went to heck. Heck, I'm in
hmm
hell. It was
Yeah, it was bad.
it just yeah, you could tell, of course, the last couple episodes with your candid reactions, of course.
Of course, Juve won the league title once again. They are just too good in this game. And then we take a quick look at the Italian Cup where we got bounced in the quarters again, this time by the champions Inter. I believe the season
Hmm.
before I got bounced by AC Milan. This time we got bounced by Inter, and that was a close game. It was just unfortunate not to get the result there, but they go on and win the League Cup. Competition was all right. We only played 2 matches, but yeah, same result. Not going to help my job status all. We were supposed to get to the semis.
I don't even remember that 3-1 win you had. Hmm.
Yeah, we were playing some Serie B team.
Brescia, I think.
Bayern won the Super Cup, and
Hmm.
yeah, they beat Man United, who were the previous Europa League champions.
Hmm.
And we'll take a quick look at the Champions League and Europa League as I get to them. And you see Bayern Munich have won once again the Champions League, beating Barca 2-0. Interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. 4-1 against Juve.
Yeah, they
Goes to show.
Not a strong showing from the Italian side, although AC Milan did get pretty far.
And Leverkusen beating Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then Europa League, it's Manchester United once again, second year in a row. They win the Europa League.
Oh.
Beating Wolfsburg 2-0 in the final.
Good for Wolfsburg.
That was a competition. We didn't even make it out of the group stage this year.
Oh, yeah.
Which was an easy group, but we had the easier group, but we just struggled this season. It's part of that defensive woes we had.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, we getting fired from Sweden as well this year. That was a highlight. Going to America. We'll quickly go through some of the awards real quick. Let's see. Scroll to them here. Go to the news tab. Player of the competition in the Champions League was Carlos Tevez.
Yeah, sounds about right.
He had a beast of a year. Europa League went to the Mönchengladbach player. I can't think. Raphael.
Huh.
Yep. Get out of that. Let's look at top scores. Once I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but bear with me. Any other things you can remember from the season, Matt?
You
You recall?
that goal of the season, man. That one sticks with me. You told me about it by Mr. Honda himself.
Yeah. Well,
I think that was goal of the season. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but that was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Honda winds up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Honda. You dirty dog, you. What a strike. 35 yards out. Buries it top shelf. Can we get a replay of this? Look at this. Just really kind of a hard free kick, but look at that top shelf into the corner. Keeper had no chance. What a strike on the ball. Perfect power. The keeper had no chance. Just look at this ball once again. Oh, just a beautiful free kick. And look at that, just squeezed under the bar and in.
That was pretty incredible. And that was, that was probably my highlight. I think there was another one that was, who was he? I don't remember. He had a heck of a goal as well, but that one by Honda was probably one of the better ones. And yeah, I mean, it's just kind of towards the end. It's hard to remember. I don't know. You're seeing the downfall happen. You just kind of remember, each game they just kind of like you just conceded goal after goal, and all I listen is either you're yelling at the referee or you're yelling at Radu. And that's kind of all that it rings in my ears.
I yelled at a lot of players.
Yeah.
I was definitely very vocal this season.
Yeah, I remember I was holding, my little guy, my little 2-year-old. He was sleeping in my lap, and I was watching your video, and you're yelling at Radu, and it stirs him up. So I'm like, yeah, that's when I know Reaper was serious.
Yeah, it wasn't a good year, but I will splice in that clip of that was episode 138. If you guys want to go back, if you want to go back and look at it, it's right at the beginning of the episode. It's a free kick from Honda, 35 yards out, an absolute beauty of a goal. The best free kick goal I've ever scored in any FIFA game from that range. I stink at free kicks, but I nailed that one on the money. Quick look at the top scores. Tevez actually got away with it. And to be fair, Abarbo finished tied for second.
Whoa.
But he was injured for the last 2 months of the season. 3 months of the season. So he had a huge lead, and I don't think he lost it until the final week of the season. He was still leading up until the last maybe couple games. So shame, really. What could have been?
Man.
That's a second year in a row I've potentially had somebody, because in year 2 it was Cavanda who was up there, and then he got hurt for about 2 months in the middle of the season that really derailed his chances. You also look down, you scroll down there to about tied for 11th. Honda had 12 goals.
Oh, man.
He really came on strong for me. So my two big signings over the summer came through for me huge and contributed a lot of goals in the league for me this season. But definitely,
Yeah, nice.
Definitely, like my player of the season would have been a Barbo because he was such a force for me up front. He was exactly the kind of striker I needed. Somebody with pace, he was strong, and he could just dribble around any defender. And he was such a beast. And it's a shame he got hurt. Damn you, Florentina! I will not forget this. For as long as I live, Florentina, you are on the list, buddy.
Do you remember who the player was that injured him?
I'd have to go back and look.
Could have sworn it was. Trying to remember. Yeah, because I remember that match though. Mm-hmm. That was a rough one. He had scored like a couple goals in the previous game. Didn't
he was on a roll. He was on a roll. I mean, he would have easily been. I would have think he probably would have scored at least 25 goals. I think he was on pace for that much. He was on fire.
I could see that.
And he was also our leading assist man in the league with 7. Down there, tied for 7th or 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And Fernandez, another signing from a former Florentina man we signed on free transfer during the summer. He was up there as well. But Carlos Tevez, man, he had a heck of a year. Almost won the assist and the Golden Boot. Oh, man. Just tough year. We didn't really have many clean sheets this year. If I get over to scroll to that. The Marchetti, he had a very good year. He actually, he had that Howard effect. He's old, but man, did he grow like 3 overall over the year. He was just phenomenal, and he had to be. As you can see, he's down there in 17th with only 4 clean sheets.
Yeah.
For the year. It's not good enough. And we won't bother going through the rest of it here. I'll just mess it about. But that was it. Yeah, I think we're both in agreement. Goal of the season goes to Honda. My MVP was a Barbo. Who do you think was the one player that stuck out for you?
I mean, it's hard not to agree with you, Barbo, man. That's exactly like you said. Like when you signed him and I saw him play a little bit and the type of goals he scored for you, it just wasn't happening, last year in that same respect. Like he was that kind of go-to for everything. So I definitely would have to say him. After that, it was kind of rough to see, some of the other players. Honda stepped in late. He had some pretty cheeky goals, but he really could tell he was the guy, who needed to get the ball. But I would definitely say a Barbo. There's no way you can't deny that guy as being one of the top players.
Exactly. I agree. And yeah, Honda would be a close second for me as well. It definitely took me a while to figure out what to do with Honda because he wasn't Candreva. He's not as technical as Candreva was. Candreva was just a beast. And him going to Madrid that's a big signing for him. But yeah, Honda, he filled the role great, and he was healthy pretty much the whole year. I think he only had a couple little injuries here and there, but
right.
But when do I not have somebody injured in this team?
You gotta hire those physios, man.
Well,
I
might have to hire some new ones as well. Thanks, Garfield or GG Gaming for following. Thanks a lot, man. It's awesome. So, should we get to it, or do you want to talk about the squad some more, or
let's get to it, bro? I mean, it's tough, to think about what could have been. I think, Barbo, that was pretty much it. I think you couldn't find anybody else like him that was going to make that big of a difference for your team, other than Radu, who made the opposite difference, in my opinion.
Radu's decline was shocking. He was basically the reason he was my captain. He was such an anchor on my defense season 1, or year 2, I should say, because I had some uncertainty in the center back position. And I signed Kurt Zuma, thinking, okay, here's a young guy I could kind of build up, and he's almost ready. But when I played with him, that was kind of a bummer because he just couldn't seem to get anything right. He was just as bad as what I had in my old men
Right.
center back core. But and then Radu surprised me. I didn't think he didn't really drop off that much. I mean, he dropped off a couple overall, but he technically wise and defensive wise, his nothing really changed. It just physically, I think he was starting to wear down.
Right.
And a quick update on him. His contract's up this year. It's up here at the end of the month. And I did offer to re-sign him. And he's been fighting homesickness. He wants to go back to Romania. And I offered him a deal, and he turned me down. So
Well, yeah, you're yelling at him all the time. I'd want to go home too.
yeah, so Radu
Jeez.
is not coming back to Lazio next season. I'm not going to give him another offer.
Bye-bye.
He can walk. It's fine by me. If I stay, it's like, well, I lose one of my captains, but I think we'll be all right offensively. I think we just need to focus defensively, fixing that for sure. Guys other guys that I were good this season. Like you talked about Abarbo, he was such an integral part, but there was the other strikers that stepped up. Para played pretty dang well.
Para's the other one who scored that bullet, right? That one from outside the box.
The one where the keeper miskicked it and then he looped
I
it
remember
in.
that. Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. But wasn't he the one who hit that strike from just like also like 30 yards out or something? It was in live play.
Yeah.
Was it him? I don't remember.
It might have been him.
Yeah, that was.
He's still a young player, and he's just so good, and he's just getting better every time I play with him. And even El Ribe, even though I really didn't get to use him as much this year because of Abarbo, but technically he's still kind of better than Abarbo in some ways. Just he doesn't have the physicality, but he could still score some goals. Late in the season, he was scoring some crucial goals, but it was just kind of we dug ourselves too deep a hole at the beginning of the year, and we really couldn't climb out of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I know everybody rants raves about. I'm looking at the chat right now. It's like Zuma.
Yeah.
For me, he just didn't perform. Like he just would not. And I gave him so many chances to prove himself, but his form would just be bad all the time. And every time he'd turn it around, I'd put him back out there, and he'd just stink it up again and again. And I'm just like, I can't do anything with it. Another thing that's frustrating this season that led to my rage, and you probably will know all about this, was the last-minute over-the-top balls that beat me to either draw or lose a game, or mostly draw games. I think I had 3 of them for sure that I can remember.
Yeah, you got FIFA'd a couple times. I would say in the last matches you did. Yeah, the last couple of matches you did.
Yeah, remember the first one was Inter.
Yes. Oh man, seriously. I mean, come on. As realism snobs, that was beautiful. But in terms of trying to win the match, that's another story.
Okay. CJ got Honda. He votes Honda for MVP mostly because Honda is on the run commentary. He was on the run down the wing, man. They couldn't stop him.
You just need to have CJ do your voiceovers.
What's wrong with my voiceovers?
There's nothing wrong with that. He would yell less. Well, no, he probably wouldn't. No,
he would just make wisecracks, man.
Yeah, he would make up names. Yeah.
I'll try to get to the chat, guys, but I'm trying to keep up. This is just a hot mess. I tried to plan it. I had this all planned out in my head, all nice, and okay, we're gonna do this, this, and this, and it's just
whatever. Never.
You come in here cracking that Mizzou joke right off the bat, and I lost it. I lost my brain.
Whatever.
All right.
Moving on. Squad report is done, right?
Yeah. Let's not go into that. It was we got a lot of young players coming up that are almost ready to start, but it might not matter because I might be going.
Let's see it.
You want to see some of the youngers?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go through the squad report.
Demise,
we'll go through the squad report real quick, just briefly. I guess
I think you had a youngster that was playing in the center mid. What was his name? That was playing in the last episode. He played really well.
Antic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a youngster.
Very well.
Yeah, he's looking like he's going to be kind of Biglia's replacement because Biglia is starting to get old. And there, let's see, there's Marchetti. You see, 34, he actually grew 3. He was such a beast defensively.
Man.
Just outstanding. 42. I played him a lot because he was like Baressa the previous season. He was just on form every game, and he made some crucial saves. Saved some penalties, got unlucky on some, but just really surprised how well he grew. Baressa, he's didn't get to use him as much this year, so his form did trying to drop off a little bit. Not much to say about him, really. I'll try to scroll through here and find the youngsters if I can. Just show you some of the academy players I've signed to the squad, because I've signed quite a bit in these final episodes after the last May update. And just see some of the back pairing that's been disappointing. DeVrio is about the only solid defensive player I have. So this kid right here, Tapio Numerman.
Tapioca.
Yeah. 64 rated, 16. I've been waiting for him for like almost 2 years for him to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him when he was 15, end of last season, and he's been 15 for almost the entire year. As soon as he turned 16, just like I think in March, he finally grew.
Wow.
And then, Tapioca. Yeah, that's his nickname. He looks to be a beast. Oh, man. Yeah, he's going to be a good one for the future for the Sky. The youth in the back line I have really good confidence in, and there's Moskalopoulos. He played a little bit, but then I sent him out on loan, so his stats aren't showing. He's going to be another good player. But, yeah, they just need to grow into their bodies a little bit. But those are 2 center backs I found in Italy that are very good.
Yeah. Those are good. Those are exceptional finds.
Yeah. Yep, they were good finds last season, so we signed them up. And Mr. Moose has made it to the chat. The West Ham winning BPL. And there you see Kurt Zuma real quick.
What? When did he win the BPL?
This season, man, you got to watch it, man. He won the league on the final day against Man City.
Spoiler alert.
I remember. Gosh. Sorry, man. You couldn't help it. It was a well done episode, Moose. I will say. That was awesome. Moose. Thanks for stopping by, man.
I need to catch up. That's my bad. Totally my bad.
There you saw Radu, and there's Vinkas. He's another youngster.
We see Radu. Poor Radu.
Poor Radu. Yeah, I ran him out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if I'm going out of town, I'm taking somebody with me. We'll go through. Sertic was another guy I signed this season. Here's Pizzati. Pitasi, I should say. This guy I just signed this season. He looks to be a very beastly CDM.
Pitasi. Nice.
62 rated.
Nice.
There's a quick stop at Antic there for a minute. But yeah, that's him. Just kind of going through some of these youngsters. Sertic is really good. Moose is asking about Sertic at CDM. I paid a lot of money for him. If I remember how much money I overpaid for him because I paid 18.5 for him, but I had the money to burn. And I needed another CDM because I wanted to play 2 CDMs in the back late in the year because of the defensive woes I was having. But it helped on the short term, but I think he's going to be a very good player for the future. He's definitely, I liked him. He played very well for me. He's a very solid defender. Who's another guy we got here? I hate this delay. Okay, Assi Viterin. He's a Assi. 17-year-old left mid. He's another promising signing. We had a lot of good signings in my 2 years here. Really nice chance to grow.
You're acting like it's over. It's not over.
It's not over yet. I haven't gotten the letter.
Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Yeah.
Quality humor. Yeah, indeed. Take a look. There's Para. Such a beast player for us. Honda. He had an exceptional year. He finally grew up too. There's Lombardi, your boy. He didn't have a good year. He didn't really play him that much, to be honest. Honda kind of took away his playing time. I know you really liked him, and I liked him too, but once he fell off, it was hard for him to get him off. David Longo is another young signing we made last season, and he's really shooting up quick.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah,
How many matches did he play this year?
Just one.
Just one. Oh yeah.
It's because I had Honda at right wing. So
yeah, I know.
I think when he was hurt, I think that's what he played.
He was a good player.
He's
a good player.
He is a good player. Let's take a look. There's El Uribe. He got a lot of playing time this season just because bringing him on as a sub mostly. But he did all right. He did pretty well. Later in the year, he had to be Barbo. My MVP, 32 games played, 20 goals, 8 assists. What can you say about him? Such a beast. He had so many. I paid a lot of money for him, 17.5 from Cagliari over the summer. But when you have like 60 million in the bank to start the year, you can afford a good striker. And I think we found a really good one in a Barbo for the future.
Yeah, I agree. Man, look at that. 27 only.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's what I wanted. I wanted a younger striker, and he fit the bill perfectly. If he wasn't hurt,
fit now, Reaper.
Yeah, he's gonna be now. Well, when you got the money to burn from selling Candreva for like 50 million, you know.
Yeah.
Arcebi's a young striker I picked up last season. Didn't get to play him at all. I tried to send him out on loan. I think I got him out for a short loan. He looks to be pretty decent as well. And I think I have one more after that as well. One more youth signing I have, and then that's it for the youth players I've signed so far. So you can tell really the youth of this team. I've really started building the youth on this team in 2 years, and I'm really excited when these guys really start to, become good. Franz Martinez was the last guy. I signed him this season. He's a Spanish left winger. Again, another exciting prospect. So we found some gems in these 2 years at Lazio.
Yeah,
so hopefully,
I would say so.
Hopefully we can find some more. But that's it for the youngsters. What can I say? I'm proud of it, but I'm afraid to see what happens next.
Oh, man. Is it time?
I think it's time.
Do it.
Just blowing all that money.
The next manager is going to have a field day. That's what CJ said.
Yeah, I see that. The youth movement. Well, you got to build. I like building youth. I like finding those youth players and building it up. That's how my style is for managing. And we're at the end of the season, folks.
Let's go.
Can we get the drum roll?
Yeah, just keep on track with this stream.
Just keep going, huh? Wait for the emails to pop up here.
It wasn't the season where it was always going to be tough. We'll be meeting in the near future to evaluate your position at the club. Oh, man.
Yep. So the season didn't go our way. We were supposed to make Champions League. Obviously, finishing 10th didn't get there. That was a shame. Like I said, it was such a tough season. We only win 12 games. You're not going to be in contention for anything, really. That's mid-table form.
Yeah, no, man.
Europa League didn't go well either.
Right.
If I scroll down to it.
Right.
And then the domestic, I failed at everything, so.
I wonder if you can hear this.
I hear it. Can you guys hear that in the chat? Yeah. You had that ready up, didn't you, man? Oh, that's funny.
All right.
We got the tone set, so let's advance and see.
Needs
more cowbell.
All
right.
It's the drum roll.
The drum roll. Da 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 da. Gonna hit advance soon. Just building the tension. It's building the suspense.
Efforts being made to hang on to Radu.
Not really. I'm not keeping him. He's gone. Like I said, he's...
Inter Milan and AC Milan are going after him? Wow.
Yeah, he's going to be a free agent, so...
Ooh, he's still there.
I'm still there.
Oh, he's got a budget.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have kept my job.
How did you keep your job? There's no way.
Oh,
There's no way.
The Lazio faithful love me. Unless I got to sim another.
He kept his damn job.
Wait a minute. Just looking. No, I think I kept my job.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my goodness.
How did you keep your job?
That is surprising.
For third from 10th.
Yeah, because at Everton I finished 7th climbing, and I needed the same spot, and I didn't get it. I got fired. You said how unworthy that was. Like how?
Mm-hmm. And now this. Man, so everybody unfollow the channel, man. It's not realistic.
Unreal.
Oh, man, are you serious? I was all set up. All right.
I'm just here to disappoint you, Matt, every step of the way.
If only the board knew how often you played golf and not played your Lazio, okay?
Hush.
Exactly.
So, I got some off-season news to talk about now since I'm still at the club. Wasn't prepared. Honestly, I thought I was getting fired.
I was ready for it.
I was ready for it as well. Pekaric, who was my starting right back for most of the year, he's gone on free transfer to France, and good riddance. We've got let's go back to the team screen and look at our new signees that we got, the free transfers. Revote. Let's take a look. Let's see if he's there. If I can find him.
Bring on FIFA 16.
Bring on FIFA 16. We'll talk about that here right before the end of it. And we'll go to the Sky Report real quick and take a look at some of the players I signed on pre-contract in January. And I'm really excited about this first guy. We got him from Inter Milan. You might know him as Ranocchia. Free transfer.
Ranocchia. It's
Ranocchia, sorry.
Ranocchia. Oh, I should have just let you keep saying that one.
Nah,
sorry.
That's... Ranocchia, that's what I'll call him. Ranocchia. But anyway, he's going to be a beastly signing. He's definitely going to fill a void in the center back role. He's going to be pairing up with DeVries this season.
That's awesome.
That is a great signing. And there was one more guy. Yes, there was one. No, we signed since now that Radu's gone and my other, I think I had another left back retire. I'm only down to one. So I went ahead and signed a Rigatoni. Went ahead and signed another left back on free transfer before the year was out, and I signed Brivo from Hellas Verona.
Nice, that's a good one.
I was gonna have him as a backup, but he's gonna look like he's gonna be the starter for the beginning of the year.
Yeah, 29. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
I was looking for young players. I was looking for those sub 30 players.
Because you're on their way out.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
You can tell Reaper is completely relieved.
I'm dumbfounded, to be honest. I did not expect to keep my job. This is nuts, man. This is absolutely insane. All that music for nothing. You were ready to go, and you were ready.
I know. Don't fear the Reaper. Reaper really didn't fear him.
Yeah, didn't really fear him. Anyway, we'll talk about what to do for year 4. Now, originally, I intended for this to be it. I was going to end the season here, end my series here, and just get ready for FIFA 16 because I know me and myself and Matt and others at Operation Sports are going to be busy with the sliders as soon as it comes out and changing it every time there's a patch update every month.
Oh, don't do it. It looks good the way it is.
Yeah, you know they're gonna screw it up. Damn,
But
well,
that short pass speed, that's it. That's it.
yeah,
Yes, it is PC Moose.
yeah. We're on PC with the modding way mod, but
Jeez.
but I will announce here now. I've had a change of heart. There will be a year 4.
Yeah.
While because it might be a while before I actually get FIFA 16 career mode going because of the testing. Because I think it wasn't until like December I started this one.
Well, that was pretty. Like FIFA 15 had some real issues.
Yeah. So hopefully it won't take as long. But while we're testing, I'll keep the series going.
That's
So
a
yeah,
celebration. All right.
celebration. We will have a year 4 with Lazio. I really wasn't expecting to stay here. The other announcement is I will be live streaming all my matches on Twitch.
What?
Yes, I will be actually live streaming every single match from year 4, and I'll be uploading highlight packages to the YouTube channel. So if you can't make it to the live streams,
now we're really gonna get yelled at.
yeah, you're really gonna listen if you want to watch me play the full matches with the full FIFA rage. Yeah, stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch me live, just follow me on Twitch here, and it'll be awesome. Hopefully that's the plan anyway, unless the video quality starts to drop for some reason. But right now I think I've got it figured out, so I think we can just stream it on Twitch and then just upload them to YouTube later. So
very cool.
Yeah, that should. Hopefully you guys will like that.
Yes, that'll be something to watch for sure.
As far as sliders, I don't plan on using the 20 pass speed sliders. I plan to go back to the other set.
So mean. I told you already. Just try the 20 pass speed with the
I
line
did a
settings.
whole season with them, and I
No, with the line settings I told you about the other day.
Okay.
Just try them. I played them earlier.
I thought you changed them to the old set, but you might have to.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
PM me those line settings again.
They're the same ones, the ones that you're thinking about going to.
Okay.
Just use those, but use 20 pass speed.
Okay. What about the
You can even do 25 pass speed. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Well, I'll hash that out.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
I'll hash that out, man.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my plan. Live streaming every match, and I'll try to do them. I may try to do once a day. We'll see how it goes. Just because I have nothing tying me down right now, unless work picks up. Moose says fit. I agree, Moose. I do miss the faster pass speed because I can't pass worth of crap. Boo. All right, guys. Yeah, we could talk a little about FIFA 16, what we're looking forward to. I wanted to devote some time to that as well towards the end of this podcast. After I was, let's see. I don't know if has everybody read up on the features. I'm assuming you have for career mode because you wouldn't be here otherwise if it wasn't for career mode.
I don't know. You told me a little bit about it, so I'm kind of I don't really care.
Now, let's ask the chat. What do you guys look forward to in FIFA 16? The new features they've announced for the career mode. Like I know Moose is probably really interested in it as well. I like to hear his opinion because he's such a more successful manager than myself. He actually wins a title.
All of us combined.
Yeah.
I haven't even got through.
Moose is all about the friendly tourneys, the preseason friendly tournaments you can participate in, like the Asian Cups and the North American Cups and whatnot, and the invitational tournaments. So you can actually get additional budget from if you do well in, I believe. It really makes you want to play preseason now, doesn't it? With those competitions. So I definitely will probably take part if I choose to be at a big club. I haven't decided where I want to start FIFA 16 yet. Which club I will be. Maybe it'll be Lazio. Maybe it'll be someone else. I don't know. We'll wait in the end of September when we start testing. The one I'm really kind of curious about is the training, like the player training, where you can pick up to 5 guys and train them. I'm kind of curious.
Train them like how? Like go through those skill?
Yeah,
things?
Go through the skill stuff and improve their stats.
And whatever.
I'm really looking forward to that because you could really grow. Especially that'd be good for younger players, getting them grow even faster.
I don't know. For me, well, you know me. I don't know. That sounds like more like RPG stuff.
Yeah. We
Like
could use a little
increase the
RPG.
XP. Yeah.
There needs to be a dang option where I can go into halftime and I can tear into my players. Because I do it enough on the streams anyway. So I might as well have an option to get on their butts in the game like, hey, I am not happy with you, Mr. whoever. Mr. Radu, who can't even clear a damn ball.
Go play PES 13, be a legend or something for that. Then. Get those into those Japanese, scenes.
How dare you befoul my stream with the Pez talk. Ugh.
PES 13 was the last good one.
Yeah. How'd Pez 15 treat you?
15? Shut up. Shut up. Seriously. 15 is the worst ever. Next to 14.
But
14, 15 in 2008.
I would like to see some kind of something to affect the morale. Like the press conferences don't really work in my opinion. Like maybe where you talk to players and just set them aside and just like, hey, you need to do, just like, hey, you need to be better, or hey, good job. Yeah, exactly. It's more towards a football manager, Moose. You're exactly right. But I would like that feature because I yell a lot, and you know what? I don't feel like my players. I don't seem to respond. But now that I'm back for
scared, Radu obviously responded, and you
scared him out of town.
Leaving town.
Yeah, he's gone.
So there you go. That's not teaching you anything, man. Budgets will carry over. I agree with that one, Moose. I think that part's exciting.
That is a very exciting part.
Yeah, I like that. There you go.
Definitely that's all for the money.
Yeah, that's not RPG related.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
that's realistic.
I'm assuming there's an option where you can maybe just auto, sim training. So I assume, so. But we'll see. I'm just curious to see how it's going to work.
Yeah.
And the realistic transfers, oh boy, we've heard that. How many times have we heard that?
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, it's so realistic, the transfers. Yeah.
We know Aguero's going to Real Madrid. We all know this.
Yeah. If that's the case, then Moose might have trouble building West Ham in next year's game.
I hope they fix the goalkeeper. Did they ever fix that where the goalkeeper is like, the computer's team switches their goalkeeper every time or something like that?
Like, what's his name was playing in goal for Man City instead of like Joe Hart every time?
Yeah. Pantelimon or something like that, whatever his name was.
I think they patched it, but I don't think it really worked.
Did it?
Yeah.
Figures.
Well, this was interesting. Anything else to talk about?
Gameplay of FIFA 16, thank you. Come on, man.
Oh, of course. We got to talk about the improved defense.
Improved
tackling, improved everything.
It looks awesome. Enough said.
Enough said. Well,
no, not quite enough said, but seriously, though, it looks pretty awesome. I would just say the pass speed. Pass speed. Slow it down. Put it down to 30 to 40, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. An issue based on fatigue. Okay, that makes sense, Moose. No, but I'm serious. The pass speed. That's all they have to fix.
They upgraded. Yeah, that's the big push for FIFA 16. CJ is they slowly focused on defense for next year's game, and with improved looked like the marking was improved. It was more like covering danger areas, which definitely I needed this past season because
you don't want to have to control FIFA's main thing throughout all time is controlling 11 players at a time. You should be able to only control one player and have your teammates around you play correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only thing. That was the problem with 15 is they had ADD. So this time around, it looks so much better than 15 and definitely better than PES 16.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of being cautiously optimistic because, it is FIFA out the box.
It's FIFA.
And I know you.
That is another.
And I know Orion, and I know all the boys at OS. It's going to be a long 2 months. I'm already trying to pencil in, October, November as months where I'm just slider testing on the channel, but on the Twitch. But it'll be fun. Hopefully we can. I think we've got a pretty good idea with the base. with FIFA 15 of how things are gonna work, because this was the first year for a new engine for the PC players. So
Yeah.
with this Ignite engine, so
I
it
think
took us a
that
while to figure out, or
right.
I should say, it took a while for Matt to get his head wrapped around it.
Oh, that was annoying. It was annoying. I miss FIFA 14 sometimes for the
Yeah,
PC just for that, but no. At the end of the day, it worked out.
Slider Mania. Yep. Another thing I'm wanting to try in year 4. I'm gonna work a little bit more on the custom tactics side of it. I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out how to make them team do what I want, because I felt like I didn't really do any custom tactics in year 3. I know I tried it in year 1 and it really didn't help me out too much, but gonna visit it during the 4th year, just make some small tweaks here and there and see if we can maybe help you guys out who play career mode, maybe change tactics if your team's not doing what you want it to. I'm gonna try to figure out some things, just simple little adjustments, like maybe getting your defense to press a little more or whatnot, or maybe get some better runs attacking. We're gonna test it out as the season rolls on, so that's another one of my plans. You can see it live on the live stream here on Twitch, so make sure you follow.
Nice.
Also follow me on Twitter if you want updates when I'm posting, when I'm doing my live streams here on Twitch and when I'm uploading the highlights on YouTube.
I'm definitely excited for these live streams. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I think I finally got the bugs worked out of it. I know for a while there I was trying to do it and I was having all kinds of problems, but it seems like the last couple ones have gone pretty smoothly, and
Yeah.
I think like I said, I think I found a way to get those videos off of Twitch and not lose too much quality, so that's the plan anyway, unless something happens where I can't do that anymore. So keep your fingers crossed. I hope to see like all you guys there. I don't have a set time for it yet. We'll see. You know, Matt's pretty much a night owl these days, so he doesn't get to see a lot of matches unless I have to wait for him.
This is true. I do, I get on Steam and I tell Reaper, "Do you just stream already, please? I'm about to go upstairs."
Yeah. I'm excited for the yelling. I might be just, watch out. Lazio could be a force next season. The signings we've made, and we're into the summer transfer window. I can tell you, we still have 24.5 million in the bank. Or is that how much they gave us? I can't remember.
I'm not gonna be surprised, honestly, if they come back and say you're fired. I'm just saying.
We got 24.5 million in the bank,
it's hard to
so
believe
we can bring in more players. But I am still kind of full, so I'll have to weed out some of these older players, which I plan to do this season. Try to get some of these old boys out of here that are filling up roster spots for my youngsters that I'm going to start getting some more playing time this season. Yeah, Moose, I'm definitely going to look more into custom tactics this season. Hopefully I can compile enough data or results that I can share with you guys and kind of give hints and tips and maybe help you guys playing FIFA 15 or maybe even next year in FIFA 16. We'll see. I mean, we'll have to see what the sliders do, but definitely worth a look at. Well, I don't know if I have anything else to add, man.
I don't, man. This has turned into quite an extensive addition to your live stream, but it's been exciting because you kept your job at Lazio.
Yeah,
would have been tough to see you on another side.
Yeah, like I said, I already had my office packed because the board was giving me the nasty emails and everything, and I was like, okay, I've been on this dance before, and I'm just as surprised as everybody staying at Lazio. The Roma faithful in the capital want a passionate manager, and they got one in me. Oh well, I'm back, baby, back for another year. All right, I guess we'll wrap this up. Matt's got golf things to do, so
so much work.
Yeah. Anyways, I'd like to thank Matt 10 for coming on and bearing witness to fearing the Reaper still in Rome.
Still in Rome.
Yep. Gotta unpack my stuff now.
Yep. Yep. He wants. Yeah. CJ wants golf, so
Yeah,
maybe you
yeah.
should give it
We
to the
we
crowd.
may have some golf. We may do some golfing later. Just I want to say one quick thing before I sign off. The channel. I'm like to thank everybody that's on the stream watching and everybody that isn't watching this live and watching it on YouTube when I upload it. Thank you guys so much. It's awesome, the outcry support, especially lately. I've gotten a lot of comments saying, like, dude, your CM's amazing, Why don't you get more recognition for it? And, I'm not out here. I'm just some dude playing a game, playing a game of FIFA. So it's kind of humbling to see you guys, like, grow my channel. We're almost to 100 subscribers, which I didn't think I'd get more than like maybe 20 when I started doing this. So it's awesome to see things going up and up and more people getting on board to this realistic career mode that I try to put out for everybody in my raging to, I try to please everybody that I can. So I honestly want to say thank you guys so much. And I really hope you enjoy season 4 with Lazio. I'm excited. I'm excited. You guys, you think you've seen the best of me in year 3. You haven't seen nothing yet.
Yes, we're definitely excited
All
to
right.
see everything.
Well, thanks a lot, man. Anyways, that's it, folks. Thanks for staying up late with me. And for me and from Matt, came in and dropping his Mizzou bombs on me. I'd like to thank you guys for watching so much, and I'll see you next time.